Hi, and welcome to the video. Now, this video is going to be quite short, but it's a task or a process that is really important. So let's just step into Resolve. What we're going to look at today is cloning. Okay, we have a Resolve project here, and Resolve is handy for so many different things, from media management to editing to graphics now, compositing, color correction, audio, and delivery. But right at the very beginning, above here, we have two options, media storage and clone tool. Now, we're going to look at clone tool today. Now, what is cloning and how does it differ from copying? Well, think of a clone as an exact replica. Okay, think of a copy as a copy that you could introduce problems and artifacts and issues. Okay, so the best thing to do is to clone, especially if you are working with digital files, media, footage. Um, so this is the way that we start. On my desktop, you can see that I've got this folder called End of Edit. And in here, we've got an AF, final sequence, we have a Bitsy burnt in time code, QuickTime guide for Pro Tools and Resolve, and we have an XML for Resolve. So this is an End of Edit. So this is media that my post house, my grader, my Pro Tools engineer needs from my picture log guide. Okay, now I just want to get it onto this drive here, and then we can take it to Final Post. Now I can pick it up and drag it onto that key, that drive, but actually what will happen is that there's a good chance that I could introduce an artifact or a problem or a copying error, and I don't want to do that because I wouldn't know, okay? I just wouldn't know until it's too late. Now, what I want to do is jump over to this key, and I need to create a folder, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a end of edit clone. Okay, so we have a folder ready to go. If we jump into Resolve, we can see that the Resolve has various elements here. We're just going to use this area here. And if you look in the clone tool, if you click on the clone tool, this box will appear. Okay, it'll actually look like this when you open it up. There'll be nothing in this box. Let's just jump up and see these three dots first. We have preserve folder name. Now you can turn that on or off. If you have it turned on, what it'll do is if you're cloning digital files in folders within folders, this will allow those folders to be copied through. And it's probably quite useful actually. And also you've got the checksum type, the algorithm used to do the clone. We've got MD5 checksum here. That's the one I always use. I'm very happy with that. Now, let's go and create a job. Add a job, and you can see we have a source and we have a destination. Let's look at the destination first. Now, I've just created a folder on there. Let me just refresh that, and I've reset that drive, and you can see, here we go. We have the end of edit clone. So I grab that folder, I'm going to drag it into the destination slot. There we go. You can see the path clearly there. Source, let's go and grab the source. Now, I know that it's on my desktop. So let's just navigate down to my desktop. And there we go. And there we go, end of edit. Now I want to drag that into my source. So the end of edit folder is my source. So it's going from my source to my destination, and my destination is the drive external plugged into this MacBook Pro. One really important thing here, my analogy always is, anyone listening to this or viewing this video, have you ever done any carpentry? You may ask yourself, why am I talking about carpentry when we're doing a demo on Resolve? Well, actually, again, it's an analogy, isn't it? What I want to say to you is that if you've ever done any carpentry, if you've ever cut a piece of wood for a shelf, there are some things that you do and are automatic. If you have to measure a piece of wood to fill a gap before you saw, what do? Well, you measure twice, don't you? You measure twice and you cut once. Because once you cut once, it's done, it's over. You make a mistake, you've got to go and buy another length of wood. So the analogy here is to check this source and this destination again before you hit clone. It's really important to make sure you're happy. So let's have a look. Source, volumes, yep, from my desktop, end of edit. That's my source, definitely. And I can see it here. Destination. Yep. End of edit clone. So let me just have a quick look. Yes, there we go. And there's the folder. In a minute, there's nothing in it. Well, once we've done that, we're ready to go. We hit clone. And you can see the process bar whizzing along. Done. Hit save, minimize, and let's have a look at that. So here's the drive. Let's open out this clone, and here we go. See, it's because that preserve folder name is on. We've got the folders within the folders. We have our AF, we have our bitc, QuickTime, we have our XML, and we also have the MD5 checksum text file, which gives an indication of what went on. Great. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. This is a process that is so important. If you want to protect and make clones of your media for security and protection, this is the way that you do it. Thank you.